Welcome back to Riding Bikes in San Diego. We are on Upas right now in Bankers Hill, cutting over on Upas. We are going to get from the west side of the park to the east side without going through the park in ways I've done before. This apparently has been here a long time, and I never knew about it until this day. I'm on a group ride called the DRT, the Disaster Relief Trials. It was a really great ride. I'm going to say it was the most difficult ride I've ever done in my life. I have my trailer behind me, which you might be able to see when we get on an angle, but pretty much it's a ride where people on cargo bikes are going around on a route, picking up various things, and by the end of it, you're hauling 110 pounds or so. And it was really wild. In fact, we're going to get to that towards another part of this video because I really want to show you just how difficult this was. But if you go down Upas and veer into the park here, there's this little winding path, and I never knew about this, but it looks pretty neat. I kind of want to do it again on a regular bike that isn't a trailer and isn't hauling. I'm not riding the right bike for this event. I'm riding a single speed in the front, no front derailleur, and then an 8-speed hub in the back, which is usually a fine bike for goofing around town, but it's really not made for serious hill climbing. And I was doing some serious hill climbing on here. It's really not made to carry weight. I might have to change out the gear on that bike, but right now we're just picking up soap. But check this out. This is a little pedestrian and bike path that goes right over the 163. How many times have I driven on the 163 and not seen it? How many times have I crossed through the park and not known that this was here? How many times have I gone on to Laurel when I didn't have to? I could have done this. This would have saved a lot of time, a bunch of times. So I'm picking up some soap here right now, and my man Coleman is marking off my time, and some other riders were around me, also marking time. And now I'm gonna go, and it's a steep climb out of here, but this is so cool. I wish I had known that this was here a lot sooner. So we're gonna ride out, and I'm trying to do this hill, and I see that fella up ahead who's just on a regular bike, not hauling a trailer, and this hill seems like it becomes a bit much for that person also. So they get off and start walking their bike, and when you see that, I was like, oh no, maybe I could ride it, maybe I could take the whole thing up, but I end up dropping off also, and I can't do it. So I'm gonna have to take a walk up the hill as well. And while we take this little walk, I'm just gonna let you know that down in the description below, there's a link to the website for the DRT ride. This is the first time we did it in San Diego, and I hope we do it again next year. It's a really cool ride. The premise is that if a disaster hits, if hurricane, earthquake, whatever, then we can use bikes and cargo bikes to move essential equipment around. And at this point, I'm hauling soap, I'm hauling a blanket, eggs that are meant to simulate medicine that needs to be moved around. And also on this ride, I'm going to end up picking up 50 pounds of water, a wooden pallet, and other things like that. So it's a really cool ride, and it really, it was a race technically, and I came in last in my category. There were only 4 of us riding, but I'm getting older than some other people riding cargo bikes. So, and like I said, my bike was not ideal, but I had a lot of time to think of a bunch of excuses on this ride. But it was a really great time, and like I said, the link will be in the below. The link will be in the description below. And I just wanted to end on this. We're approaching Park Boulevard, but all these drivers are backed up at the traffic light here. So we're just going to eke around them. You can also get glimpses of my trailer in the back behind me, which was really cool. It was a fun find to get, and I'm glad I have it, but I need a bike that can handle it a bit better. I don't know what all these folks are waiting for, but it's pretty backed up. So we are going to get going. And from here, we are just going to drive west and ride a bike. Thanks so much.